Welcome back to Hiking with Kathleen. Today's journey through this open field marshland area, we're going to be looking for signs of the pending fall. It's middle of September, but there are lots of adaptations that are underway in wildlife and in the plants around that show that fall is in the air. Join me. This Virginia creeper vine that we see all over the ground is looking for a tree to climb. So there's an abundance of it on the ground, but unless it is out in the open, it needs to reach the sunlight. It needs to be able to photosynthesize in order to produce energy from the sun. So their job is to try to climb a tree or some sort of structure that will hold their weight. So the ones that we see on the ground are doing okay as long as they don't get in the shade of a tree. and then their job will be to switch over and try to climb the tree using what are called tendrils. A close look at a milkweed leaf reveals a cabbage white butterfly just warming in the morning sun. It's not long after that a fly lands on this safe platform just to have a break. Milkweed and their seed pods are a common sight in an open field in the fall, as is teasel. Also drawn to milkweed is the large milkweed bug. It feeds primarily on milkweed seeds, shown in the next clip. Here's a collection of adult and nymph or immature large milkweed bugs. Contrary to what we've been told about warning coloration and bright coloration, these insects don't actually pose a threat to us or to our gardens. Bees, wasps, and hornets have warning coloration because they can sting. That's their defense. In fact, only honeybees may die after stinging a mammal, like us, one time. The others can keep on stinging. One thing to note is that wasps are more abundant and perhaps a little bit more aggressive at this time of year, and that's just because they're hungry. They are striving to do what they can in order to help the queen survive the winter. The rest will die. I just crept through an area where there is a fresh beaver lodge, and the beaver lodge is also serving the purpose of a beaver dam. A dam is an area that a beaver builds in order to stem the flow of water or block the flow of water so it floods an area, giving the beaver greater access to food without leaving the water. Today's trail was largely out in the open, and I walked around the perimeter of it, had a chance to stop and look at different signs of fall setting in. And you can see that this is succession underway, where a lot of the plants that are in the central area are still the grassland and not very diversified. I showed you a few of the methane pipes. So what we have is we have an ecosystem that is gradually taking over what was a barren area that was created out of human consumption. So it was a landfill site that, because it was left, it was allowed to just sort of return to a naturalized state. So now we have people who come through here. They enjoy walking with their family, with their dogs. I saw 3 deer when I started off the hike today. I've heard that there have been several coyote sightings in here. And of course, we have a wonderful network of woodland and kettle lakes that are attached to this particular field that I walked through today. So I'm hoping you had a chance to enjoy the sights and sounds. It just shows we can't discount any sort of plot of land that has been left to its own devices, because inside of it, it's teeming with wildlife. And in this case here, our theme today is looking for signs of fall. You see lots of signs of survival and signs of fall that's about to set in. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you next Tuesday for a new upload. Bye for now.